Alright, guys, on this episode, we go from unemployed to overemployed. And I'm telling you, it took me about 3 days to get 2 interviews. 3 interviews, actually. I have 2 job offers. Going to the 3rd interview just to see what it's going to be like. I know that my involvement in coffee is probably going to grow past being a barista. But I have some questions. There's a small roasting company here, and they obviously have, a need, a position available that's more than just making coffee, and goes into the roasting aspects and the business aspects of it. And I think that would be a cool way to learn, about the business of coffee and about the back end of it. But to be honest, I kind of just want to get good at pouring coffee right now. And I'm not too sure what the best road is for me here, because the other job offer that I got is from a company that they're just a coffee shop. They're not a roaster. They get their beans from another company. Albeit the company they get their beans from is one of the best in the industry. They're called Counterculture Coffee. They just opened up a training center here in Emeryville, and I think they're going to be doing pretty good, because Counterculture is a big name. They're the only ones serving those beans. I'll get good training. I'll go to the Counterculture Training Center. I'll be a badass barista by the end of it, and we'll see how that goes. So, I have some questions I should ask Josh, who's over here at Highwire Coffee Roasters. And I'm going to go in. I don't know if I'm going to tell him. I don't know if the best strategy is to tell him that I got another offer. But I figure I might as well be transparent. I got nothing to lose. I don't need the money right now. And I think it's best to go in there with an open mind, explore my options, keep the interview clean, and we'll see what he has in store for me if I do want to take a position with them. They have 3 locations here in the East Bay. The other coffee shop is in San Francisco, which is a little bit of a bitch to get to. It'll take me about 30 more minutes to get to the San Francisco location than it would to get here, which, over a week becomes 2.5 hours, which over a month becomes, basically a day. So a day on transportation versus staying here, all these things I'm trying to balance out in my mind. But the fact of the matter is, people, is that you are also able to be over fucking employed. If you go out, just like I did, with some hustle, a good attitude, you know how to show yourself off, how to showcase what you can do for a company, then there's no reason that you should be unemployed. There's no reason you shouldn't be making the money you want to make, or doing what you want to do, more importantly. Doing what you want to do. It's a guy coming from software sales. To make a minimum wage. But you can go out and do it. You can go out and achieve it. You have to believe. You have to know how to showcase yourself. And the world is your playground, shortly thereafter. As soon as you realize that it's there for the taking, someone's going to need to do the job. Why shouldn't it be you? You can go into an industry like I just did over the past few months, like coffee, something I'm passionate about, didn't know I was going to enjoy working in, and go in with a kick-ass attitude, even face some diversity, get fired, okay? Don't recommend that for anyone, but even to get fired and to go back and get 2 other interviews in the same job category, it's just all up here. I got fired. I was already in a tie and a black shirt just like this, and I said, fuck that shit. I want to work in coffee, dude. I just want to work in coffee, honestly, and I'm great at it, and anyone that hires me is going to be happy they did so. And I know how to build relationships with customers. The list goes on, dude. But the bottom line is I know that if they don't hire me, they're going to hire some 19, 20-year-old jackass who's going to be with them for a few years and leave and go get a quote-unquote real job. And maybe when he's my age, he'll turn back around and say, coffee was one of the best things I did. But I'm here, and I'm ready to kick some fucking ass. So I'm gonna go talk to Josh. I'm gonna go put a smile on, and we're gonna make this shit happen. Peace.